everybody, and welcome to day 252 of Rhys's stories. And today I'm going to be reading you Moany McMoan, The School Tour, written and illustrated by Flannery. And today I'm going to be reading you chapter 3. We have just 1 month more of homework. School teachers until the summer holidays arrive. I just can't wait. I really can't wait. No more having to go to bed early every night during the week. But even more importantly, it means no more getting up early. Every morning too. Woohoo! I don't know about you, but I hate early mornings. 2 whole months of no homework, no books, no pens, no pencils either. Happy days. Now, I wouldn't be the biggest fan of homework in the world, to be honest with you. I must talk to Wingy soon about the holidays. We really must start making plans for our big summer adventures. I'm sure there's loads of mischief. Fun. We can get up to this summer. I know trouble will find us somewhere along the way, and like always, I reckon it won't have too difficult a job in finding us. As you know by now, of course, it's never my fault anyway. I am way too good to ever do anything wrong. No, seriously? Why are you laughing? Mrs. Small told me the other day that she was going to her son's house for 2 weeks during the summer. She wasn't keen on flying anywhere hot at her age, or so she keeps saying anyway. So she was going to go to the south of the country, to his house instead. As I was leaving that day, Mrs. Small handed me an envelope. She told me not to open it, and she made me promise that I give it straight to my parents as soon as I walked in the door. She had a very serious face on her. What trouble have I gotten into now? I think it's a thank you letter to Moany McMoan. I don't think I have done anything wrong. I was wrecking my head the whole way home trying to work it out. My head was hurting me, trying to think nothing, completely blank. I did exactly as I was told for a change and gave the envelope to Mum. I didn't even wait for her to say it. I just headed straight to my room. I sat on my bed waiting to hear Mum shouting at me. I didn't have to wait too long to hear Michael come down. Here, I have something to say to you, young man. Now I am totally confused. Normally when I get into trouble, I get to hear the full title, Michael McMoan. But this time it was just Michael, and Mum didn't actually sound cross. I slowly walked down the stairs, and slowly. When I got to the kitchen, Mum was standing at the sink with her back to me. Sit down, Michael, she said. I've something to say to you. As she turned, to my amazement, Mum was smiling at me. She walked right over to me and patted me on the head, the same way I pat Puddles on the head when he has done something. Good. Mum was waving the note from Mrs. Small in her hand. It looks like Mrs. Small really likes you, Mum said. You know she's going away on holidays for a few weeks during the summer. I just nodded in return. Well, she has asked that we keep an eye on the house while she's away, especially as we have our very own super duper burglar catcher right here. Your job is to collect your post from inside the door and leave it on the kitchen counter, where it can be can't be seen by anyone who looks in through the glass beside the door. And secondly, put a little bit of water on the plants. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I thought to myself, I have absolutely no idea what that means, but I have often heard Dad say it any time Mum asks him to do something. Then again, anything he ever tries to do is never ever easy, and he nearly always ends up mumbling and muttering to himself. You know the way dads do if you ask them what did they say, especially my dad is like that. The answer is nearly always the same. Nothing. I was just talking to myself, and that's like very like my dad. I was so glad that for once I wasn't in bother, and as for my little job, what could possibly go wrong, like it says on the front of the book? Seriously, with me on the case, what could possibly go wrong? The end. I hope you enjoyed that lovely chapter 3. And yes, and he said, what could possibly go wrong? And that's on the front of the book. With the illustration. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? I wonder. We'll have to wait and see. My prediction is probably when he's in the bus, he gets all excited and he starts stepping around. Oh, I'm so excited! And then I don't know. We'll find out soon. So maybe the burglar breaks into Mrs. Small's house. Ooh, we never know. So enjoy the rest of your day and tune in tomorrow. And I'll be reading you Chapter 4 of Moany McMoan-The School Tour, written and illustrated by Flannery. And as you can see, I have my Christmas tree up. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I guess I would see you all tomorrow for day 253. So bye everybody.